The Mobile County Public Schools presents Homeroom.
Hi, and welcome to Homeroom, where we introduce you to the educators and the students who make Mobile County Public Schools the best school system in the state of Alabama. I'm your host, Renee Phillips, and today we're talking about a very special project that Mobile County Public Schools and several other local groups are involved in called the Miracle League of West Mobile, a Schmidt Family Park. Now this is going to be the first special needs ball field in Mobile County. So joining me today, I have Donnie Brown and his wife Tammy Brown, as well as Mobile County School Board member Doug Harwell. Thank you so much for joining us today. And they're going to talk about this with me. And so Donnie, what is this project? Tell us about it.
The Miracle Field is a special needs ballpark that has a special surface, so you can push wheelchairs. It has double baselines where they have a buddy to help them get up and down the baseline, and it's a national organization that supports Miracle Fields all over the United States.
And this is going to be a great asset for our community. I know it's going to have also a regular baseball field as well as concession stand, restrooms, parking area, and it's going to be on off Johnson Road in West Mobile. How big of a land is this on?
The total facility, the land that the school board has for this project and others is about 28, a little bit more than 28 acres, which 24, a little bit more than 24, we were involved in donating.
Right, that was the Alabama Pecan Development Company that you guys are involved in donated land, as well as South Alabama Utilities. And who else has been involved in this project?
The Mobile County Commission, and also the Mobile County Public Schools, which has been very heavily involved in this project.
That's right, and I know some other organizations have presented checks to you, like some coaches associations?
Yes, the Alabama Baseball Coaches Association has pledged $20,000 to this project. John Schmidt gave a $20,000 check at the groundbreaking, and he is one of there are two Schmidt patriarchs living, and he is one of those. Mm-hmm. And also the Mobile County Farmers Federation gave $2,000, and Mark and Tina Davis gave $5,000.
Right, and of course we want to mention that the William Schmidt family is donating up to $1 million for this project. And Tammy, that's your family, so how proud are you that the field is going to be named after him? And tell us, why are you involved in this project?
We are extremely proud to be a part of this project. Our grandfather, or actually my great-grandfather, started buying up the land back in the 30s. And we're now down to the third generation. And we wanted to do something special in his memory, so this is what we came up with. He had a great love for baseball, he loved children, and we just think that this will be a really great project for our family to be involved in.
And it's something he would be proud to have his name on, I would think, right?
Exactly.
Now, there's such great interest in this project. We had a groundbreaking ceremony, and it was actually 2 days after a hurricane, and we had a big crowd that came out. So I want to roll some tape from that day so you can get a look at what the field, where it is, and imagine what it's going to look like soon.
We're here for the groundbreaking of the Miracle Field West Mobile Schmidt Family Park. We've been trying to do this for several years. My wife's family and my family are very excited to do something for the kids of Mobile. We feel like it's very needed. My good friend Michael Speaks, who is a civil engineer in Mobile, brought this to our family's attention, and he has a special needs grandson that is 18 years old that has participated in activities at Miracle Fields. And he's got a passion for this, and so do we. I hope to see the Miracle Field plus a school, a special needs school, just behind me. Mr. Threadgill and the Mobile County School Board has been great. I mean, more than we could imagine. Mobile County Commission has been great. South Alabama Utilities. And my wife's family, Alabama Pecan, and the Schmidt family has been wonderful. Nobody has said no.
That was such a great day, and there was a crowd, a socially distanced crowd, of course, with COVID, but they came out because there was so much support for this project, and you saw some drawings that were put together by Mike Speaks. He's the engineer who's been working on this project. He's done a phenomenal job. And now I want to talk to Doug Harwell on the school board. Tell us, how did the school system become involved in this?
Well, Renee, first of all, I'd like to just tell you thank you for having us today and giving us the opportunity to talk about this project. But I think I recall Mr. Donnie Brown calling me one day and was talking to me about this ball field and wanting to know really, who could help him with this ballpark, manage the field, and just be a part of it. And as we got talking about a special need field, it was just a great match for us and the school board. And I know right now we're talking about the Miracle Field, but our plans also include another special needs school on that piece of property. So that's kind of how this thing got to going. He called and we talked for a little while about it, and got the opportunity to visit Mr. Threadgill and pitched the idea to him, and it was just a really good match for us. We as a school system, we have a backlog of students that need special needs students that need a place, a school, and we're really focusing in on autism. It's one of the things we're looking at, so it's just a great opportunity. Also, on this piece of property, you mentioned another field, and we also, not just it's going to be a high school baseball field there, along with a girls' softball field is going to be there. So it's going to be a great thing for us as a school system to be a part of.
And I think it's neat to see it now. It was a field with trees. We took down the trees, our facilities department did, so they can start the work. And then our finance department is accepting donations, and so we'll tell you more about that. Being visit mcpss.com/Miracle League to learn more about that. But Mr. Harwell, why do you think it's so important for the school system to be involved in this?
Like I said, it's a great opportunity for special need kids. It's not really a place that we're talking about within 100 miles here. And you'll hear from Ms. Solomon, I think later on in your segment, she's going to talk about that part of it. So I'm not going to kind of get in her part of that, but it's just a great opportunity. And Renee, while you mentioned about the facilities, our facility department did a great job getting that piece of property cleaned, and our Miss Surlock and her group, and it's just really been great helping Mr. Brown get this the money into the school system. It's just been a total effort by our school system, and I'm really proud to be part of it. I know the board's really proud to be part of it. It's just a great opportunity to meet the needs of some of our students that sometimes we don't get to meet their needs.
Mm-hmm. And Donnie, you've mentioned to me that you don't think this will be possible without the school system's help. So what's it been like for you working with the school system?
It's been great. I couldn't have been done without the school system. It's been so much cooperation, and like Doug said, the facilities department cleared the land and made this groundbreaking possible. They made it possible. Renee and her staff made it possible to have a press conference back in June to announce this project, and Mr. Threadgill has really been an integral part of this, along with Doug and the whole school board.
Okay, and so Tammy, before we break for commercial, just how does, with it all coming together, how does this make you feel?
We're extremely excited and proud, and hopefully, we'll get this going and get it built and all, maybe within the next 2 years at least, hopefully.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. So we have to break for commercial, but when we come back, we're going to hear from Congressman-elect Jerry Carl, who was instrumental as a county commissioner in working on this project, and we'll hear from a parent and a student who helped raise money for the field. So stay tuned.
What's the matter, baby? You're not feeling good?
School-aged children are at a higher risk of getting and spreading germs and viruses. To help protect the spread, students are encouraged to stay home when sick. Parents, It's important for your child to remain at home at least 24 hours after they no longer have a fever of 100 degrees or higher without the use of medications. Please help us maintain a healthy learning environment.
Hello, I'm Helena Tyler. I would like to invite you to join me for Inside Education. Come with us as we take a look at what's happening around Mobile County Public Schools, as well as what's happening in your child's classroom. That's Inside Education, right here on the MCPSS TV network.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Today we're talking about a very special project. It's the Miracle League of West Mobile, a Schmidt Family Park, and it's going to be a baseball field for students with special needs. It's going to be a great addition to the community. There will also be other baseball fields out there, and it's a real collaborative effort. The school system's working on it, South Alabama Utilities, Alabama Pecan Development Corporation, and the Schmidt family, and of course the Mobile County Commission. So joining me, I have Congressman-elect Jerry Carl, who's helped with this project as a former county commissioner. So Mr. Carl, can you tell me, why did you get involved in this?
Well, you know, my story goes back about 8 years. The Schmidt family reached out through the channels, and they wanted to build a soccer complex out in West Mobile. They obviously had plenty of land. We just couldn't get the numbers to match to work. But, you know, so for the last 8 years, the Schmidt family has done an incredible job kind of keeping me in the loop, inviting me to events that they have as a family. And then Michael Speaks brought this project. He thought it would be a great project. He was involved in this project in Auburn, Alabama, of all places. Not necessarily close here, but of course, when Donnie brought it to me, the Smith family was basically putting up a third of the money. I knew we could raise money from the county commission side. I had some money that could apply towards exactly what this project is meant to do. But the problem was the management side. How do you manage a project like this? It's easy to build stuff. It's hard to manage it. So when the school system got involved, I knew then we had a win-win program that we'd put together. So the Smith family obviously putting the money up. We have built a new road, or paved a dirt road that goes to this property. The Smith family immediately jumped up, Alabama Pecan, and donated property. South Alabama Utilities donated property. The county actually built a little small road, or will build a small road into the project, and it's just a win-win. It's a wonderful project that will touch all of us in some way in our lifetime. So it's easy to get in behind and actually work with.
That's right. So, because right now it's about 2 miles west of Snow Road. There's not much out there right now. It's a road and a lot of trees. And so, how important was it to get it paved and for you to continue paving it, that road, so we can get to it?
Well, the road was actually that I paved. When it ends, it will end in front of Dawes Intermediate School. So we'll be able to take bus traffic from Airport Boulevard all the way to Dawes. And I know that's kind of hard to visualize because we're cutting across some cotton fields, or roads that don't exist now. So it was a project I was passionate about, trying to save our school system bus projects. The Schmidt family worked with us hand in hand. We swapped property. They gave right away. I mean, they worked with us virtually anything we asked for that they've done. So this project going on that road means a lot to me personally. West Mobile is where all the growth in Mobile County is really focused on. Not just in that area, but obviously Sims also. So we have a lot of new homes that are being built out there, a lot of young families that are moving out that way. So to put this school out there really adds a real crown on this entire West Mobile development, because it's something we can certainly offer. There's not another project like this. I think the closest one, I may be mistaken, Donnie can correct me on this, but I believe Opelika is north, and Ocean Springs, Mississippi. There may be something over in Ocean Springs. So we're excited to have it.
And so I imagine in 10 years that area is going to look completely different.
Oh, sure.
And then
Yeah.
one of the spotlights of the area will be this field for our special needs children. So why do you think it's important for us to invest in a field for those children?
Well, what do we have now? Our school system, we have to pattern our system around these kids. We need a special place that they can be protected, a place where they can play, and their families be proud of who they are and what they are. With limitations right now at some of the ball fields that were built in the 50s, 60s, and even the 70s, you just can't do that. So it's a special field for some special folks that need to be viewed as just special kids. I mean, they're just extremely special kids. And all of us have a special needs child in our life in some place, and it just brings a smile to your face when you think about these kids.
Right, because baseball's so popular, and it'll be such a great opportunity to see these same children have the same opportunities that other children have.
And a playground too. I mean, we cannot focus on the playground that's going to be there. Again, we can protect these children and through this playground. And the future of possibly a school being built out there, I think, is probably the most important factor to that will spin off from this.
So Donnie, how great was it for you to get that support of the County Commission?
It was great. I mean, we never dreamed that we'd get a road in there, and it was needed, and Commissioner Carl at that time stepped up and said we can do that, and the whole County Commission has been supportive of this, and very supportive, and it's just amazing the cooperation we've had. And also one thing as to what Jerry said, Summerdale, Alabama is trying to build they have a miracle field that they have started raising money for.
Well, that's great for Baldwin County. We wish them the luck there. And Mr. Carl, I know that you've been a longtime partner of the school system on the County Commission, and so we thank you for that. And just how important is it for the County Commission and other agencies to support the schools?
These kids are the future of this world, definitely of this community. So any money that we can invest in the school system, we're invested in these kids, and that's just well spent taxpayers' money as far as I'm concerned. I've worked with many of the schools that are in my district, District 3. I've enjoyed every minute working with the school system. The school system, especially from a government agency side, they've been very easy to work with, very professional people. Dr. Threadgill has just done an incredible job, especially on this project. It's amazing how simple and easy it came together. And it has everything to do with the management. We all miss Martha. I mean, there's no doubt about that, and we always will. But Dr. Threadgill, he has certainly filled a void. We appreciate him.
Well, thank you for all your help over the years. I know you're going to be sworn in just a few weeks into the United States Congress, so we wish you the best of luck there.
Thank you.
And so we have to break for commercial, but when we come back, we'll hear from a parent who is looking forward to allowing her son to play on this field once it's built, and we'll hear about a special initiative at one of our high schools to raise money to help bring this field to fruition. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
It's a fact. Bullying happens. Bullying can lead to serious physical and emotional pain. But there are some things you can do to prevent or stop it. Stand up for the person who's being bullied. Let the bully know that it's not cool to pick on others. Take action by reporting the bully to a teacher or principal. In the end, when you help someone who's being bullied, you are also helping yourself.
When it comes to getting your child through school, at times it can be overwhelming.
What school to choose, what classes to take, how to apply for college.
To help answer these questions and more, we would like to invite you to join us on Parent Connect as we take an in-depth look at some of the issues and concerns you may have about your child's education.
So get connected with Parent Connect, weekly right here on the MCPSS TV network.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Today we're learning about a really special project called the Miracle League of West Mobile, a Schmidt Family Park. This is going to be a ball field for students and children with special needs. It's going to be located off Johnson Road in West Mobile. And joining us, I have Angela Salamoni, who's a teacher at Mary G. Montgomery High School, and she has a special needs child, and she's looking forward to Sam being able to play on this field one day. And also Ava Sprinkle, who is a student at MGM, who helped raise money for the project. We'll talk to Ava in just a minute. But first, Angela, what does this mean to you that this is going to come about, this ball field?
Well, first, thanks for having me, and thank you for, putting focus on and doing this, just talking about the park today. But so there's, I could go on and on about how much it means to parents of special needs children that these facilities will be available. I'm a huge baseball fan myself, and I'm not going to lie, I've thought multiple times, I wonder if Sam is ever going to get the experience of playing Little League or, anything like that. And so, of course, I'm thrilled, just as all parents of special needs children are, that this facility is going to be there for them. But honestly, to me, and I guess I'm just speaking for myself, I am thrilled because finally somebody recognizes that there not only is a need in our community, but I use this phrase a lot, that we owe it to our kids to do more in our community. That this is something that has been needed for a while. Unfortunately, the number of special needs children in our area is just growing. So this is something I'm so excited to see. People recognize that, hey, there's this need and that they're making it happen. So I couldn't be more, proud that it is happening. I'm proud of our community, so thankful for the Schmidt family, everybody who's making this happen.
Right, and you're helping with it, you're on the board. How old is Sam?
Sam is 4.
And so you're looking forward to him playing on this field one day. And have you talked to other parents of special needs children, or is there a buzz about this field? Are they excited?
Oh, absolutely. Sam is actually at one of our pre-K classes here in Mobile County. He's at Collier Elementary, and after the project was first announced, all of his classmates' parents, were just asking me questions about it when it was going to be ready. We're all so excited for the park, just like so many parents are, not just us, because there's, I think Mr. Harwell said it, Mr. Carl, there's just not anything in our area like this, and it's so unique, and it is, I hate to use the phrase it's about time, but it really is about time that this has happened. So we're so thankful.
Right, and so I know you're excited, and that excitement has transferred over to your students. So Ava, tell us about this project that you did.
So last week was our Red Ribbon Week campaign at school, and our Red Ribbon Week is all about maintaining a drug-free lifestyle. And so our theme was superheroes, and we decided as a student body that all superheroes have special abilities, and we wanted to give back to a project that showcases those special abilities.
Okay, and so you picked the Miracle League, and why that project?
I picked the Miracle League because it has a close connection with our community. I view my school as a community, and Ms. Salamoni being one of our teachers, she can relate to the park, and she's involved in the park. So we're not just helping out our community, but we're also helping out our family.
And I know you set a goal to raise $1,000, but how much did you raise?
We ended up raising around $1,800, and that is extremely impressive because we weren't even really expecting to hit our goal, considering that half of our students are online. And so when we figured out that we raised $1,800, all of our jaws just dropped and hit the floor. We were like, oh my goodness, this is the best.
Well, that's exciting, and I know that they're going to be thankful that you guys are supporting it. And so, Ms. Salamoni, how do you feel when you see that your students were able to do this?
Well, I'm not going to lie. Even as Ava was just speaking right now, I kind of teared up a little. It's just, it makes me so proud. I'm so proud of our students. I'm I'm proud to be a Viking. I am just proud, as I mentioned before, that our community, including students, other students, typical students or atypical students, are realizing that, hey, we need this, you know, how can we help? How can we make this happen? And it's just, I'm proud of my school where I work, but I'm also proud of just Mobile County Schools as a whole for just taking the reins in this project and getting it going. I am so proud and so thankful for the Schmidt family for making this happen. And I'm honestly just proud of our community as a whole.
Well, thank you for your involvement. Ava, thank you. We have to break for commercial, but when we come back, we'll tell you how you can get involved to make this Miracle League come to Mobile County. Hello, I'm Renee Phillips, your host of Homeroom. Will you join us as we talk with the students, teachers, and staff about all of the great things happening in our schools?
That's right, Renee. Not only are we here to keep you informed about the great things happening in our schools, but to also keep you updated on safety issues.
Our show, Safe Schools, looks at ways to keep your child and our students safe.
Not only are we looking at ways to keep your child and our students safe, but to keep you informed on how to connect with us.
Manténgase informado aquí en Conexión a Padres.
And we also score big from pre-K to high school with MCPSS Athletics.
And then Inside Education puts it all together for you, showing you the ins and outs about news and events taking place across the Mobile County Public School District. We do this to keep you informed.
When parents are involved in school, you get more of this and less of this.
When parents are involved in school, they get more of this and less of this.
Welcome back to Homeroom. Today we've been learning about a very special project, a Miracle League of West Mobile Schmidt Family Park. It's going to be ball fields off Johnson Road in West Mobile, and it's going to include a ball field for children with special needs. It's going to have a synthetic rubberized playing field so the students can get around safely. It's going to be fantastic. So I have Donnie Brown again, and how much is this going to cost to bring to Mobile?
We estimate the cost of this project to be around $3.2 million.
That's right. You've been working with an engineer, Michael Speaks, on this. It's a first-class project, $3.6 million.
Yeah, Michael Speaks has been he's the one that brought this to our attention. He had interacted in Auburn, Alabama, the one they have in Auburn and Opelika area, and this is his estimated cost of the project.
Okay, and so what do you need? What do we need to make this happen?
We need probably another $2 million.
That's right, because I know the Schmidt family has donated $1 million
Yes.
matching funds, and so we need another $2 million. So what can people do to contribute?
They can send it. The Mobile County Public Schools has a website with the information to donate on that website, or you can either contact anybody involved in this project, and we will deliver the check to the Mobile County Public Schools. They are holding the money in a special account.
Mm-hmm. And it's tax deductible. We can work through the 501c3 and all that if anyone is interested in that.
Yes.
So we would encourage big donations, small donations, anything that will help bring this project to life. We're ready to start construction as soon as we get a little bit more money in there. But if you want more information on the Miracle League, please visit mcpss.com/Miracle League. There's also a Facebook page for Miracle League of West Mobile Schmidt Family Park. Join us, join Mobile County Public Schools, the County Commission, South Alabama Utilities, Alabama Pecan Development Corporation, and the Schmidt family in making this a reality for our children with special needs who need a place to play baseball. Thank you so much for joining us on Homeroom, and we'll see you next time.